Do you feel loved today?
Yeah, I do feel love today. Yeah, I do. I do feel love today. Just as about to leave the Graan, people are able to say, you know, that they've loved the journey with me, and that's the lovely thing. They've come on a long journey. This is why I like the Graan.
The journey again comes
journey
back.
back exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, people came from a very traditional religion here. And when I came here, as the abuse and scandals were beginning to come, and I preached about it every Sunday, and I was the only priest in this diocese who did, or maybe this country who did, to be honest with you, and the people respected that. They didn't like it in the beginning. They said, why are you talking about that in front of our children? And so forth. And I said, look, this is the way it is. The church is never going to be the same again, never. And it's only the tip of the iceberg.
All your life, you graduate towards the margins. You love the marginalised. You seek to protect the marginalised.
Yes.
Do you do that sometimes to the detriment of and at the cost of unnecessarily upsetting the core? For example, within Ireland, within Enniskillen and Fermanagh, the people love you, and you're going to get your most amount of criticism, harsh criticism from fellow priests.
Yes.
Which sounds completely ludicrous, but it's the way it is. Would you do it differently? Would you in any way, or do you think there's a compromise that can be made where you're still supporting and servicing the marginalised, but not alienating the core as much?
If there was, I would have tried it. I never wanted to alienate the core. But people who defended what happened,
it's indefensible.
it is indefensible. So
when you hear yourself saying that, do you hear the voice of the 9-year-old boy that we were talking about an hour ago at the start of this interview? Is it coming from there?
I think it's coming from probably coming from the child within me, as you say. Yeah. It's also coming from the child that I never had.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, you walk into any room, right? And there's a woman there has been abused, a man that has been abused. It rarely shows itself until their first child arrives. And by the time that child is the age they were abused at, they can no longer hide it.
Really? So for you...
they can no longer hide it. And the reason is they now see somebody didn't defend them.
Yeah. Is your faith today as strong as it was when you got the vocation?
My faith is stronger.
Is it?
Because the messy stuff that I thought I believed in then, I believed in the church. Now I believe in God.